Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Good deal. Got the mic sounding good. Boom, 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 boom. Doom. O'clock, baby. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. And welcome to a new episode of the P-Ave Perspective. I'm your host, Mr. O'Neill, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Like I said, man, on this show, we discuss the issues and the topics that affect us as individuals, our neighborhoods, and our communities. And most importantly, we discuss the solutions, man, because it's all about getting better. And today is no different. Today is no different. Today, the show is entitled 15 Red Flags That Men Should Look For. You know what I'm saying? When they looking for a possible mate, possible marriage. And honestly, like most of these, you know what I'm saying, things that I'm saying, they're regular average, but they reflect me and a lot of past relationships. You know what I'm saying? And to explain it a little more, as a man, as a real man, like I've always known my job as a man. You know what I'm saying? I've always, you know what I'm saying? Like I was raised by men who taught me my job as a man. So even when I wasn't ready to be a husband, even when I wasn't ready to be, you know what I'm saying? I know as a man the power or the effect that I had on any woman whose life I was in. Whether it was my sisters, whether it was, girls in the neighborhood, whether it was my girlfriends later, my kids' mother, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Like early on, I knew what it took for a man to properly love a woman, even when I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, exactly how to do it. And throughout life, like I said, I've been in many types of relationships. For those that know me, I've been in committed one-on-one relationships. I've been in poly relationships where I've had more than one woman under the same roof, and it worked. And I've been in relationships with, I'm a hood dude, so I've been in relationships with strippers. I've been in relationships with working people who work every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have experience in different women. And in each one of those women, I knew was an individual. And I did my part as a man to try to learn, uplift, motivate, push, you know what I'm saying? Every woman that I've been with to try to be better or to better herself or figure out how I can help her become a better her as a part of our relationship, because that's what relationships are all about. Regardless, it's all about growth and development. And I tell people all the time, if you're in a relationship and your relationship is not growing, you know what I'm saying? Like 9 times out of 10, y'all growing apart. So with these 15 red flags, it's not meant to degrade women. It's not meant to put nobody out there. It's not meant to expose nobody. It's basically the red flags that I've seen in women that have really prevented me, a real man who loves women, it's prevented me from being able to love women properly. And it's hindered the relationships. And throughout the years, like I said, I've tried in the relationships to try to figure out how to help people, and you know what I'm saying? But honestly, like, as men, some of the problems are so bad that we're not equipped to deal with them. It's just simple as that. And like, a lot of relationships fail because simply that person, you know what I'm saying, had issues going on that were too much for me to be able to handle, or too much for me to be able to help her with. And that's, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing with a red flag, because you have to find somebody that you're compatible with. And think about it, the stuff that I'm finna say, it might not be red flags to all people. Some people might be cool with some of this stuff, but that's the individual makeup. Basically, so what I'm giving you, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, that all real men, you know what I'm saying, would agree 100% with these 15 things, but I will say this, 95% of real men will. And to keep it real, real women, when y'all hear these things, it's real, it's facts, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, if you can't help accept facts, this is not for you. For the women who feel like you're gonna listen to these and say, okay, he's about to, talk down on women, but men do this too, this is not for you. You know what I'm saying? This is not for you. This is for the women who want relationships with good men. This is for the women, you know what I'm saying, who may be struggling in a relationship with good men and want to see how they can better themselves. And not for no man, just for you. This is not this. The thing about this is these red flags have nothing to do with you as, you know what I'm saying, for as a mate, as they do with you as a human being, with you as an individual. With you as an individual, because this is about relationships. So that means whether it's intimate relationships with men, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, work relationships with men, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, like relationship with your brothers, you know what I'm saying? It's like these 15 things that I'm going to give, you can't help or you can't deny that, okay, if you deal with this, if you know what I'm saying, fit the description, that it's just not conducive to being a better you. It's not conducive to having more open, more honest, more nurturing relationships. It's just not. So like I said, these things are not meant to bash. They are actually meant to uplift, because like if I knew this now, back then, a lot of this stuff, I probably could have saved my relationship. And hopefully, just like I said, if you suffering in a relationship right now and you can relate to anything on this list, or you know what I'm saying, it's possible that you're doing anything on this list, that might be the cause of the friction or the flack in your relationship, and why, you know what I'm saying, you can't get your relationship on track and establish a nurturing, loving relationship, man. Because that's what it's all about. So like I said, for the people who not down with the, nurturing, loving relationship, like, this is not for you. This episode is not for you. But to my sisters who want to be better, you know what I'm saying, who want to be better mates, who want to be better parents, this is for you. This is for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, it comes from the heart, because I love women. And like, I want every woman to be the best version of themselves. Just like I strive to be the best version of myself. So, understand this though. This, you know what I'm saying, the red flags I'm about to go to, like, a lot of these are foundational pieces when it comes to the relationship, man. Relationships, strong, nurturing relationships are built on some of these things. And if you were suffering from any one of them, or if you know what I'm saying, know that this is stuff that you do, or this is stuff, you know what I'm saying, that you bring to the relationship, you are harming the relationship. Honest and truly. And like I said, some of these things have destroyed past relationships with me. And the one thing I can say is, as a man, later on, after those relationships broke up, I remain cool with those people. I'm cool with most of my exes right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, contrary to what some people say about their exes, they baby that, like, if I call my exes right now and I was in need, I think all of them would, you know what I'm saying, try to make something happen to help me out. You know what I'm saying? And to those that's listening, to me, that shows, you know what I'm saying, that really what I was putting out was respected. Even though, it couldn't be dealt with based on some of these reasons, it was respected. And talking to them later on, after the relationship ended, being able to sit down and not being emotionally involved, and being able to sit down and talk to a lot of these women, they have told me out of their own mouth that, hey, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. And like, it's crazy to even think that. But like, I posted not too long ago on Facebook. Like, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about that. Like, if you are causing conflict or bringing strife to the relationship, like, why even be in it? Why even be in it? Why waste your time? Why waste somebody else's time? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so many people deal from these things to the point where they actually, I believe so many people have actually met their soulmate when their soul wasn't ready to accept it. And that's why it's so many bitter people out here, and they feel like nobody's, you know what I'm saying, like, nobody real and nobody is for me. Like, you probably met your soulmate already, but if you wasn't mentally and emotionally ready to accept them and give them what they needed in return, like, you probably missed it. So with them telling me I wasn't ready, like, that, you know what I'm saying, gave me some solace, because a lot of times I felt like I failed, no matter what I put out. And I know that the people that know me know I may be a little rough around the edges, but if I deal with you in any way, shape, or form, I want to see you win, no matter what it is. And I will bend over backwards to help you win. So these things right here, you know what I'm saying, though they may come off as harsh, though they may come off as, if you really focus on what's going on and you focus on the real message, like, you can benefit from it. Trust me. I guarantee you can benefit from it. You will. But building a healthy relationship starts with self-awareness and emotional maturity, man. We gotta know ourselves. We gotta be honest with ourselves. That's where the maturity come in. We have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? When I know something is wrong, or, you know what I'm saying, if people are telling me, hey, you're doing this wrong, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm open to listen. I can be corrected. Especially, you know what I'm saying, if it's a woman, because like I say, every woman is an individual. Every woman I went into a relationship with, I never had any preconceptions or misconceptions. I always went in knowing she's an individual. I'm going to have to learn her. I'm going to have to learn her strengths, her weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? What makes her happy, what makes her sad. So when I say this, I'm coming from a real perspective. But like I said, we're going to go on and get started. The 15 red flags and positive suggestions for how you can overcome them for the ladies. But the number one red flag with a real man or a real woman for that point, when it comes to dealing with anybody, but especially a mate, a partner, a business partner, anything, is lack of accountability. If you don't take accountability, you know what I'm saying? Like a partner who avoids responsibility can hinder trust and growth in a relationship. Simple as that. No accountability. You know what I'm saying? And like when it comes to me personally, some of the things I've heard when it comes to accountability is, you know, I'm grown. Can't nobody tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? I do what I want to do. Or, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, all of that is good. But it's not good in a relationship. Because, imagine that as men. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? Because we are grown too. And as a man, like, I can't justify me doing wrong by me being grown. Because think about it. That's you know what I'm saying, is the exact opposite of what it's doing to justify doing wrong or making a bogus decision because you're grown. Grown folks don't do that. Especially grown folks, like, if I'm grown, why would I get in a relationship to feel like I can do what I want to do because I'm grown? And I don't have to be accountable to nobody for my actions. When I felt like that, I went through a phase in life. Most of my life, I felt like that. I told every woman that up front. So you know not to get involved. You know what I'm saying? Or you know not, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like accountability. Accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be accountable in a relationship. And any woman or any man for that nature that's not accountable for his own actions or her own actions, that's the biggest red flag it is, man. Because if we not accountable for our actions, number one, we can't get better. If I don't accept responsibility for bad decisions and analyze that decision to see why I made that decision so I don't make a bad decision again, if we can't do that, we can't hope to even make it in life, let alone a relationship. But a suggestion, you know what I'm saying, for us, you know, building accountability or learning to practice accountability would be reflect on your actions, man. Everything you do, especially if it turned out bad. But reflect on your action and practice taking ownership of mistakes. Apologize sincerely. Don't, oh yeah, apologize. When you're wrong, apologize. When somebody wrongs you, you want to be apologized to. So make that your, you know, the first thing. And I ain't talking about, you know, apologize, as we call it. Apologize sincerely. As a man, I have no problem apologizing when I make mistakes because I know, you know what I'm saying, and I have no problem analyzing to tell my mate, hey, this is why I made the mistake. Yeah, I looked over it, you know what I'm saying, I really studied because I don't want to make that mistake no more. You know what I'm saying? And like, that builds trust. That builds, you know what I'm saying, that with a man, that makes a woman feel more like, okay, I can trust him to lead. Because he's accountable. You know what I'm saying? He's not just going to tell me I did that because I'm grown. Or, you know what I'm saying? He's accountable. So like I said, reflect on your actions and practice taking ownership of your mistakes. Apologize and work on solutions. Man. Learn to do that. And I guarantee you, you know what I'm saying? Your relationship would turn out a whole lot better. Future relationships. Peace, my boy Mike, man. Peace. I see you, man. I'm going to keep going, man. Miss Alicia, good evening to you, too. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, most definitely. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. But number two, man, is unresolved trauma, man. Unresolved trauma, man. Like, there are so many sisters dealing with unresolved issues. And We can't, as brothers, we don't know how to help y'all work through that. We don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've tried, I've been there, you know what I'm saying? I've been in a relationship, I've tried, you know, I've suggested counseling, you know, we can't make y'all go to counseling. We can't make y'all, like, I've tried, you know what I'm saying, talking to several women about going to counseling, you know what I'm saying? And like I can't make them go though. I can't make them go. I tried to do my part once I seen it was something there that I can deal with. So, like I said, I couldn't make them go. But this is a red flag because unhealed wounds can manifest as unhealthy behaviors. Hold up, man. But yeah, like I said, man, unhealed wounds can manifest in unhealthy behavior, impacting the relationship, man. You can't help it. You can't help it, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many people, and this is the, you know what I'm saying? Well, I was in an abusive relationship, like, you know what I'm saying? My last man wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying? So this and that, it's like, that's no excuse. That's no excuse because imagine meeting the right man. Imagine meeting your soulmate. No, your soulmate is not the guy who understands that because that's not normal. That's not normal in human beings. That is not normal. There's no way, shape, or form that is normal. So contrary to what y'all believe, you know what I'm saying? A real man is not supposed to understand this. You know what I'm saying? And the real men who try to look, I was one of the real men who try to help people work through it. You know what I'm saying? So I know the women are not, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't help y'all work through that. That's something that y'all have to work out on your own. That's something that you have to be committed to working through. But unresolved trauma, unresolved emotional issues, man, that is not only destroying your relationships, that is destroying your life. You know it because it's not allowing you to be the best version of yourself because you worried about, I can't trust this person, I can't trust that person. And it's usually because of something that happened in the past that has nothing to do with us as men. Think about it. Like, I've been in, you know what I'm saying, so many different situations where they tell me, well, the last guy that I was with, I'm not him. I'm not him. So that standard that he set shouldn't be held, you know what I'm saying, over my head. Allow me to set my own standards. But if you're not emotionally, you know what I'm saying, and mentally have the capacity to do that, or you dealing with unresolved trauma, you're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to do that. And he's not going to be able to do anything to help you. And I tell this from the bottom of my heart because I have tried many times. He will not be able to help you. Unless you know what I'm saying, link up with a psychiatrist or a counselor. Like I said, I'm a life coach. I'm a life coach. And even, you know what I'm saying, I would tell people those type of issues, that's not for me. Because I'm not, you know what I'm saying, mentally educated to deal with, you know what I'm saying, real mental issues. But, like you said, my suggestion for that is talk to somebody, man. Seek therapy, seek counseling to address the past pain and learn to heal, man. Learn to heal. Y'all, a lot of women out here faking it. A lot of women out here faking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they healed and they just, you know what I'm saying, so ready. And so, like, these relationships wouldn't be failing like they are. It is not on the men. Trust me when I tell you, because I'm one of the men. And I have, you know what I'm saying, women who will back this up. It's not the men. It's not the real men. You know what I'm saying? Y'all picking the wrong guys, and then the guys that y'all do pick, y'all not, you know what I'm saying, equipped, you know what I'm saying, to really open up, you know what I'm saying, and allow yourself to be loved. Because of a lot of unresolved issues. So my suggestion for that, like I said, man, seek counseling, seek therapy to address your past pain and learn to heal, man, before you get to looking for relationships. Because if you out here, you know what I'm saying, and you unhealed, and you out here looking for men, you probably running across, you know what I'm saying, some of the best men it is. But if you not, you know what I'm saying, mentally and emotionally balanced enough to allow them to love you, to learn who you are and love you, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. Growth starts with self-care, man. Take care of yourself. Learn to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn to take care of yourself, then you can better, you know what I'm saying, teach somebody or, you know, show somebody how to take care of you or how to love you. But if you don't, you know what I'm saying, love yourself really in dealing with these unresolved issues, a man will never be able to love you. Never. Because he can't love those issues that he had nothing to do with. If he had caused them, maybe he would understand, hey, I caused this, so it's my duty, it's my responsibility to help her work through it. But if he didn't, no. Real men are not looking for women with unresolved issues. We're not. Simple as that. But number 3, a negative attitude towards men. This one is crazy because I've actually talked to women who say, a man can't tell me nothing, but in the next sentence would tell me they want a good man and they deserve a good man. I have had women to tell me, I don't trust men because I've been did wrong and this and that, but these women are still out here looking for men. They're still talking to men, telling men they want relationships, and just like I said, imagine it. Imagine a man that don't trust women trying to be in a relationship with you. Is that going to work? Is he really going to be able to care about you? Is he really going to be able to love you? Is he really going to be able to nurture you? No. So it's the same thing when it's dealing with a woman. If you have a negative attitude toward men, you can't do nothing for a real man but destroy him, but tear him down, but get in a relationship and fight with him instead of being a partner, you know what I'm saying, being an op or being an enemy. That's all you can accomplish. And I'm not telling you you're wrong for having that, you know what I'm saying, attitude. I'm just telling you, for the real men, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. We do not want women who have a negative attitude toward men, especially, you know what I'm saying, if it's not based on nothing we done did. Imagine that. Just like I said, imagine a man coming in saying, I don't trust women. Women did this to me in the past. Women this and the third, this and the third. If he's telling you this, that should be the biggest red flag it is. That should be the biggest red flag it is. So, that's not what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Deep mistrust can lead to conflict and block emotional intimacy. Think about that. And I'm going to show you one of the worst case scenarios. One of the worst case scenarios I had in a relationship is when I realized that I was in a relationship with somebody who didn't, you know what I'm saying, had a negative attitude toward men, didn't respect men. And think about that. So what that boiled down to was, while I'm committed 100%, I'm in, how much was she really giving to a relationship with somebody that she didn't trust? Or somebody that she had a negative attitude toward? Because be realistic, women. If you have a negative attitude towards something, how can you treat that person right? How can you love that person? How can you want the best for that person? You can't. You can't. And that's what I say. You have a lot of women out here nowadays with a negative attitude toward men, but they out here, I'm ready for a real man. I'm wife material. What? Be serious. You wife material? You want to be wiped by people, you know what I'm saying, that you have a negative outlook on? Or that you look at it in a negative light? No. It made no sense. What's up, Mr. Charles, Mr. Fuller? What's good with you, man? I appreciate you tuning in, man. I appreciate you tuning in. But your negative attitude toward men, like, I don't know, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But I can suggest that you reflect on the root of your feelings, man. That's what, you know what I'm saying, people don't do. People talk about this person and that person. And like, that's how you carry that baggage from relationship to relationship. Because you don't reflect on the root of your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Engage in open conversations about how to rebuild trust in me. I don't know who you're going to talk to. Because 9 times out of 10, the people around you help teach you not to trust me. The women around you. But There are life coaches. There are counselors. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order to really be a real woman, like, think about that. You have to have an excellent attitude towards your mate. In order for me to be the best man, to be the best husband, the best anything, like, I have to have the best attitude toward that person, because if I have a negative, anybody that I have a negative attitude toward, I really can't be around. And that's just me. I don't have anything against anybody. But anything that I have, any person that I have a negative attitude, or I feel like there's something negative about you, I can't be in the same room with you. And I know women will front. You will front because he got money. You will front because he, got this, or you front because he cute, or you just don't want to be alone, or whatever it is. But that's not never going to grow into a healthy, nurturing relationship. It's not. I don't care what you do. I don't care how much work you put in. If you have a negative attitude towards somebody, if she got a negative attitude toward men, fellas, if you hear him talking, like, I'm telling you, I watch social media, so I can see. And it's like they think they, doing stuff when they degrade men and they putting men down, and it's like, I'm knowing. Like, any man, any real man that think about that, just like women. If you see a man that's always putting women down and putting women from the past down, like, for you to get with him and feel like you're going to be anything different, you'll be fooling yourself. And it's the same thing with us fellas. We don't want that. Because we could be him next week. We could be the dude on there getting degraded and getting talked about and getting exposed, as y'all say. Why you with him? Why you with him if you got a negative attitude toward men? Why are you with me? But like I said, reflect on the root of your feelings and engage in open conversations about how to rebuild trust in men. Some of it's so bad you might need to go counseling, or, you know what I'm saying, like, get you some coaching or something, some therapy. But this only if you want to build happy, healthy, nurturing relationships. This is only if you want to find a man who can love you. For real. If you want to find a man who can really love you, hey, you got to deal with that attitude. No man, no real man, just like no real woman. No real woman or no real man is going to be around somebody that looks at them in a negative light or don't respect them. But number four is poor communication skills. Speak for itself. Speaks for itself. Miscommunication can escalate conflict and create distance. You don't need no distance in the relationship. And examples of poor communication skills. One, I'm telling you like this, like, be open, man. Be open. Be honest. Be open and be honest. Like, I can't respect nothing else in this world than open honesty, man. Being open and honest. You know what I'm saying? Letting me, especially if we rocking. I don't care if you're my homeboy. I don't care if you're my girl, whatever it is, man. If we can't communicate, if we can't properly communicate and we can't openly communicate, it's not going to work. That's one of the biggest red flags. That's one of the biggest red flags. And when it comes to poor communication with the women that I've dealt with, and I know women in general because I'm talking about sisters, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, like women in general, even my mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've witnessed some of these characteristics. And just like I said, poor communication starts, you know what I'm saying, when you can't listen effectively. And most of the time when it comes to women, once the emotions kick in, the listening tune out. Once you know what I'm saying, are triggered, and think about that. I'm putting it, you say the man pulled the trigger 9 times out of 10, he ain't had nothing to do with cocking it. He ain't had nothing to do with cocking it. So how can he pull the trigger if he had nothing to do with cocking? That should show you off the top that something is wrong with me. Because as a man, that would show me if something that this person did, if I seen it and this person do it and it messed with me like that, that would let me know I'm not over it. Now I got work to do. Let me go back. Hey, let me leave you alone, Miss Lady, because I'm not ready. because that shouldn't even be affecting me like that. Let me go back and work on me. But y'all don't do that. Y'all to stay with a dude to the end. And if he can't deal with me, then then when he leave, oh, he just went and cheated. You're not telling all these things that he had to deal with during their relationship. You're not telling that part. Y'all never tell that part. Even the women I dealt with, they told me, but I know they never told nobody else I messed up because he was this and he was that and he was trying to get, girl, I'm dealing with this and I still got emotional baggage and I'm still like, no, I never heard that. I heard it from them, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm quite sure they not out telling everybody, yeah, I messed up. I messed up because I wasn't ready. But poor communication, man, my suggestion is practice active listening, man. And expressing yourself calmly. Talking, listen to what I'm saying. If a real man is talking to you and you have to say, so what you're saying is, you're not really listening to him. Now, could you explain it more so I can get a better understanding? That's a better, you know what I'm saying, way of trying to understand. But so what you're saying is, no, because he's telling you what he's saying. When you go to what you're saying, that means your mind, and you know what I'm saying, the unresolved issues and all that other stuff that you're dealing with have just entered the conversation. And once that enters a conversation with me, a person who didn't do it, that conversation is not about to produce no real results. It's not. So, like I said, practice active listening and expressing yourself calmly. Learn to talk. Learn to listen more so. Learn to listen to understand. That's what healthy people do. You know what I'm saying? Like when people come and talk to me as a life coach, regardless of what it is, they talk to me about men and how men ain't shit and how this and that ain't like, do you think it bothers me? No. Because I'm balanced and I'm whole and I know that's not me. I had nothing to do with that. So, no. It doesn't move me one way or the other. But I'm able to active listen and listen to understand that person, to get a better understanding of that person, you know what I'm saying, and what that person is going through or dealing with. And once you can do that, become an effective listener, man, it changed the game. You hear everything. You learn everything. For real. And that's what made me a good man, because I talk, I ask questions, and I'm trying to learn. I listen to understand. So I can be better, you know what I'm saying, equipped to conversate, to nurture, you know what I'm saying, to love the person that I'm trying to learn. Man. So poor communication, if you can't, you know what I'm saying, communicate, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Number 5, materialistic mindset. That speaks for itself, man. If you want to spend money all the time and you want to, you know what I'm saying, you got unhealthy spending habits, we can't come up. And that should be the goal of any relationship. I'm not saying all financially, but we should be growing. We should be developing mentally, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? That's all a relationship should be about. Growth and development between two people. So if you have a materialistic mindset and you want to spend, that might work with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That got money. But eventually, it's going to cause problems. Prioritizing material things can create a shallow foundation for a relationship. My suggestion for that is focus on building a life of value and substance, man. What do you value? Do you just value money, or do you just value the materialistic things that come? Find you somebody that feel the same way, and y'all suffer together. But real men, we not only, we trying to build, we trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? So work on creating your own financial stability. And I ain't saying get money. Everybody can get money. But if you get money and then at the end of the week you ain't got no money, what's the good in getting money? What's the good in getting money if you can't keep no money, if you can't save no money, if you can't grow your money? But number 6, disrespectful behavior. It speaks for itself, man. Respect is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. If you're not, you know what I'm saying, respecting me, you know what I'm saying? If you not, you know what I'm saying, if she with the disrespectful behavior, if she talk down on dudes, if she screaming on dudes in public, talking back to dudes and you niggas this and you me and that and me and this and me and that, we don't want that, man. We don't want that. My suggestion to you would be treat others as you want to be treated. If you can't do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, expect to be, you know what I'm saying, mistreated. Simple as that. Expect to be mistreated. You know what I'm saying? And expect for, you know what I'm saying, a person to eventually hate you. Not grow to love you. Not grow to love you. Who gonna grow to love somebody who, you know what I'm saying, disrespectful towards them? Keep it real. Keep it real. Treat others as you want to be treated. Reflect on how your actions affect others and adjust accordingly. That's what we need to be on. We need to be, you know what I'm saying, better people, man, better individuals. Learn to respect, man. Learn to carry yourself in a respectable manner. Number 7, a lack of ambition and drive. That's a killer right there. That is a killer right there. That is a killer. Because honestly, just like I said, and you got a lot of women, I don't knock y'all. Y'all work, y'all go get it, y'all go hard. But where's, you know what I'm saying, where is the ambition, man? Where is the ambition? If you get off work every day, you know what I'm saying, and you get home, you know what I'm saying, you flick the TV on, you know what I'm saying, that you flipping through the internet, and you know that's how your spare time being, you know what I'm saying, spent, you showing no ambition and no drive, man. That's not one just working, don't want to work, like, no, because we constantly learning, we constantly growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the real, you know what I'm saying, balanced, focused people. They go to work. They probably taking a online course. You know what I'm saying? They probably doing some reading. They probably watching some educational content. You know what I'm saying, on social media. All that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's constant growth. I can always learn something more. I can't get nothing from thumbing through social media. I can't get nothing, you know what I'm saying, from watching baddies or all these reality shows. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if that's you, that's cool. I'm not telling you you're wrong for being you, but real men are looking for that. Because real men are focused on elevating and expanding. And like any mate that they choose had to have that same mentality for us to be able to work. Simple as that. So if you know what I'm saying, lack ambition and you lack drive, that's cool. Get you a man that go to work, come home and play the game. And y'all should be good. Number 8, inconsistent and dishonest behavior, man. And we can't trust you to do what you say when you do it. We can't trust you to do what you say when you say you're gonna do it. How can we work? How can we grow together? How can we develop together? How can we nurture each other? Lies and unreliability destroy trust. Point blank, period. And if we can't trust you, we don't need you. We don't need you. We don't. We don't. You know what I'm saying? We'll stay to try to make it work. We'll stay to try to build it. You know what I'm saying? I have been guilty of that. I have been guilty of seeing a person that don't trust me, you know what I'm saying, because some other person made them trust me, not trust me. And I tried to stay to, like, I'm going to show her she can trust me. This shit not going to work. This shit not going to work. No matter what you do, if she don't trust, you could be, you know what I'm saying, doing everything you need to do to the utmost. And she'll still say, well, there's something wrong. You supposed to be doing more. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's a lack of trust. So be honest with yourself and others. If you struggle with honesty, work on being vulnerable and truthful, man. And it's so many people fronting this stuff these days. It's so many, especially on social media. That's why I be telling y'all. Y'all know what I'm saying? They be thinking y'all know what I'm saying, be fooling people by doing it up on social media. But like, we see the inconsistency and dishonest behavior, man. And it like, we ain't feeling that. Number 9, toxic friendships and influences. Toxic relationship, friendships, and influences. Think about it. Well, just because I hang around her don't mean that's bullshit. Because if your man hanging around her, what you gonna say? If your man hanging around, you know what I'm saying, the wrong dude, he hanging around dude that, you know what I'm saying, mess with a lot of females, and he's hanging with him, what are you going to say? So don't give me that. Yeah, your friends. Negative influences can perpetuate drama and poor decisions, man, on your part. Girl, I don't see how you deal with that. She done went through worse. She done went through worse. But I don't see how you deal with that. Ain't no man can do this, and ain't no man can do that, and she done been through worse. She done been through worse. And just like I said, if she ain't got no stable man at home who she's loving and nurturing, like, why would you take advice from her? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about a single man hanging around, a man in a relationship hanging around with a bunch of single men. No, that ain't what real men do. That ain't what real men do. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe if I got homeboy that's out there thotting this, I'm not gonna be out there thotting. I don't even want to go so I can sit there and say, well, I'm married or I'm in a relationship or you know what I'm saying? No. Y'all out there looking for something else. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? If I'm getting away in a relationship, I'm out here to enjoy myself. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I might not need to go with y'all if y'all going thotting. You know what I'm saying? And my homeboy that ain't got no girlfriend, that got a new girlfriend every month, he can't tell me about no relationship because he just relating. He just having relations. He can't tell me about no relationship. But that's what y'all do, man. Y'all toxic friendship and influences, man. Keep it real. Keep it real. My suggestion for that is evaluate your friends. Surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift you. Inspire and uplift you. Build you up, not tear you down. Give you advice on how to build up your relationship, not tear it down. You know what I'm saying? Tell you, hey man, go talk to your man. Don't be out here, you know what I'm saying, this to the third. Go talk to your man. Get right with your man. You know what I'm saying? That type of person. Those type of people. The person that'll tell you don't focus on that. Focus on yourself. Focus on bettering yourself and getting yourself right. Those are the type of friends that you need to be around, man. Stop hanging around them negative influences because it's a red flag. Number 10, man, overly dependent. Overly dependent. Come on, man. Like, that's why I tell y'all, some of y'all are so damaged, y'all just want a lap dog. Y'all want, you know what I'm saying, a social, emotional support dude. Y'all want an emotional support dude. You know what I'm saying? Well, just be here, this and the third, don't go nowhere, this and the third, but you can't do nothing, you know? No. You got to call him every day. You got to, like one of my little bros say, man, when I leave to work, before I even get off the street, you know, my wife calling me, like, bro, that's cool. That's cool. She want me to talk to her while I'm working and talk to her all while I'm working. That's cool. So when you get a break? Oh, you don't get no break. When she get a break? Oh, she go on girls trips and everything. Like, you can't go on no dude trip, can you? She gonna call you all day. Nah. No, that's overly dependent, man. That's overly dependent, man. That's a super red flag. Because I got life, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're apart, if we can't function apart, we ain't gonna be able to function together. When I'm away, you know what I'm saying? Like, my wife doing this, or my girl doing this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing this. Like, when we come back together, it make it just that much more intense. When y'all really locked in. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can't, you know what I'm saying, get too attached. That too clingy, that's not real, man. Find you a hobby. My suggestion, work on building independence. Learn skills to manage your life and finances on your own, man. Yeah. Learn, you know what I'm saying, to be more independent. Get you a hobby. Get you some hobbies. Get you something to do in your spare time. Unless, you know what I'm saying, your mate is on the same page to where y'all locking in. Find you somebody who want to lock in and don't want to go nowhere and want to be up in the house all the time. That's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. And that real mean, like, nah. That ain't how it works. That is not how it works. Number 11, inability to handle conflict. Man. Conflict resolution is everything. Because I don't fight. I don't argue. You know what I'm saying? I try to talk and communicate and resolve conflict. And if I get to the point, any real man get to the point where he's constantly in conflict and he's unable to resolve it, he's not going to stay long. He's not going to stay long. He's not, and that crying, you know what I'm saying? That might work. That might work in the beginning, get him to stay, get him to look over it. You know what I'm saying? And no. But long term, if we can't handle conflict, if we can't sit down and talk and resolve conflict, the conflict is still going to be there until it gets resolved. And if it's not resolved, it'll keep coming back. And as men, I'm gonna tell you, we are the epitome of let's get this straight, so we don't have that to worry about. So if we get to the point where we can't get something straight, and we can't resolve an issue with our mate or with our partner or with anybody, like, if we can't resolve it, it's best to leave it alone. We're going to get away from it. We're going to get immediately away from it because, like, no, why would we want to be around conflict? Why would we want to be entertaining conflict that can't be resolved? It makes no sense. That gets out of hand. That turns into something different. That turns into something totally different. So, like I said, poor conflict resolution can escalate issues and harm the relationship. My suggestions for that is learn conflict resolution. Learn some strategies. Come talk to me, you know what I'm saying, as a coach. You know what I'm saying? Get you some conflict resolution strategies. Like staying calm, listening, and finding common ground. Because, like I said, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So just like I said, if you or this way and I can't deal with it, that's on me. That's on me to not be able to deal with you being you. But conflict, we shouldn't have no conflict. If I can't deal with you being you and that's you, I'll leave. Because I don't like conflict. If this just the way you are, and that's just how the way you do it, I'll leave you alone. Because I don't like conflict. But if we can't balance it out, because as in a relationship, everybody has to give up something. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, has to accept a little more, you know what I'm saying, or deal with some stuff that they wouldn't normally deal with. That's a part of the relationship. But nobody is to do that and be unhappy. So if I'm a conflict resolver. If I can't resolve conflict with you, there's no need for me to have a relationship with you of any type. Because we're going to fall out and it's going to get out of hand eventually. So that's never good. That's never good. Number 12. Self-centeredness. A one-sided relationship can lead to emotional burnout. Think about that. Me. Hey, check this out. In my coaching course, you know what I'm saying? In my coaching course, when I deal with people, especially with relationships, I would, you know what I'm saying, get people to write, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that you need from your husband. And then make another list of the stuff that you're willing to give for your husband. And it never fails that the stuff that you want is longer than the stuff that you're willing to give. And why is that? And what that shows me is an imbalance. That shows self-centeredness, that you're more concerned about what you want and what you need than you're concerned with the person that you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Or that you want, you know what I'm saying, want to be with you. And think about that. Imagine a man telling you that he needed more from you, you know what I'm saying, than he could give you. How would that sound? And like I have to show people, for everything, you know what I'm saying, that you want from somebody, you have to be willing to give that in return or something of equal value for everything that you want. It's not 50-50 like people say. It's 100-100. If it's 50, I'm 100% dude. If I'm giving 50 to the relationship, what are the other 50 at? We're not locked in like I think we are. It's 60-40. Like, no, it's 100 and it's 100. Because when I ain't got 100, I want you to hold it down. When you ain't got 100, you're going to want me to hold it down. That's what real relationships are all about. So we can't be self-centered. We can't come in thinking, I want, but I'm not willing to give just as much. And like I said, I see that a lot. I see that so much in women. Like these women running around here, I want a man to pay the bills. A man pay the bills, this is the third. Like, okay, what you going to be doing with your money? Putting it in the bank account with both our names on it? What kind of sense, what sense do that make? That makes no earthly sense. So I'm supposed to take care of you my whole life. You're supposed to stack your money. So later on, if something happened to me, I'm broke as hell because I've been holding you down and you can walk out. Like, no. No, that's not how that's supposed to work. We both putting in, if we saving, if we got separate bank account, everything we put in yours, we putting in mine. And that's on me because I know ain't nothing meant to last forever. But I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to break you. I'm not trying to control you. But I'm sure not going to let you break me. That's not going to happen. So that self-centeredness, man, you got to get off that. If you're not willing to give up yourself just as much as you want in return, you're not ready, man. You're not ready. But practice empathy, man. Practice putting yourself in people's shoes. That's what we have to do as men. We have to try to like, okay, let me try to understand what she's going through and understand what she needs and understand what she wants. Like, yeah, so while we doing that with y'all, y'all should be doing the same thing with us. That's why it shouldn't be nothing but 100. Practice empathy. Regularly ask your partner about their feelings and needs. Like, y'all don't do that because y'all be too busy caught up in y'all own feelings and needs. Keep it real. And if it's not you, like I said, if it don't fit, you must have quit. If you know what I'm saying, let it go over your head if it's not for you. But if you know that you one of these type of person that it's all about me and it's like, yeah, that's not gonna work. A real man not going for that. Because a real man know, man, I'm just as valuable, I'm just as live as you. So if I'm gonna give all mine to you, hey, I want all yours. I want all the attention. For real. If you don't want me, you know what I'm saying, focus on no other person or this and that third, then you don't focus on no other person either. No. But addictions and unhealthy habits, man. Addictions and unhealthy habits. And let me run through. Addictions can consume time, energy, and resources, damaging the relationship. Whether it's alcohol, drugs, smoking or vaping, gambling, social media, shopping, poor money habits, you know what I'm saying? Unhealthy eating habits, overdependence. You know what I'm saying? One of the main ones is the one that need validation from other people. Man, that's an unhealthy habit. To where other people move your emotions, or you need outside people to boost you up, or boost your head up, or pump you up. You know what I'm saying? And you can't find that in your mate, and you got to look outside for it. You're not ready. If you got to run the social media, you know what I'm saying, to post the booty pics because you want attention, because you're not getting attention from, you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready, man. You're not ready. And just like I said, acknowledge your unhealthy patterns. This is a suggestion. Acknowledge your unhealthy patterns and seek professional help or join support groups to overcome them, man. That is serious. That is serious, man. That is so serious. And like these things, if you have dealt with or are dealing with any of these things in your personal life, they probably already destroyed some of your relationships. These are probably the reasons why you can't find the right man, or you find a real man, because like you're not right. So how are you going to find what's right? You damaged. So you know what I'm saying? You find something, y'all trying to find something to accept damage. That turned out bad. Because most men are physical. So yeah, a lot of them will say, yeah, I'll accept that because I want to get physical. But then can they really handle it? No. And eventually you end up being gave it to him. He can't handle it and he dip on and move on to the next one. For real. So, no. Now, number 14, lack of support for your goals. As a man, think about it. Like I tell people all the time, if you're not a Bible believer, I'm not talking to you. I'm a Bible believer. In the Bible, it says, God created woman to be a helper. So, think about this. How could you be with somebody, women, if you don't support their goals? How would that work? It's impossible. It's impossible. And with every woman I meet, I tell them, hey, these are my goals. These are, because I want them to buy into it. If you're gonna be a part of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and think about it. I'm not, when I say people that know me will tell you, every woman that I've talked to, it's been like, okay, what do you want to do? What do you know what I'm saying? Because I want to implement your goals into the overall plan for our life. So if you don't support mine and you don't support me, why would I support you? Why would I support you? Keep it real. Keep it real. Now, to the woman that's there, to the woman that to show you the flip side, to the woman that's there, to the woman that meet him when he's trying to come up, and you supporting him in his goals, and you working beside him, and you being a helper, and you helping him get that bag. Well, look, if he try to divorce you, I'll vote for him to give you half of that bag because you deserve it. If you help him ride, and you stood by him, and you was the helper, and you know what I'm saying, did your part, but he better give it to you. He better give you half if y'all separate because you helped him build it. That support, you know what I'm saying, is everything. That support is everything. So yeah, like those are the people I feel like when y'all get a divorce, she deserves half because she helped you build it. Even if it wasn't in a hands-on capacity, if she was cheering hard, you know what I'm saying? And like when you come off to the bench, hey, let me get you some water. Here go your towel, everything. It's just like basketball. Even the guys at the end of the bench that's keeping the seat warm and passing out towels and passing out water, when we get a championship, they get a ring too. So if you support her, if you my rider and we can ride, like when I get a ring, you automatically get a ring. When I accomplish something, we accomplish something. That's how it be, and we're a team. So I would never try to, know what I'm saying, short you out of nothing or discredit, know what I'm saying, what you did, because that's everything. But if you don't support the goals, if you don't support the dreams, real men not gonna keep you around. Fella, we don't keep them around, man. That's not happening. That's not happening. A partner who doesn't support your dreams can hinder your growth. There it is, point blank, period. If you're not helping me grow, you're holding me back. My suggestion for that is cultivate a mindset of mutual growth. Like I said, I try to talk and deal with everybody. We both got to grow. We both going to grow on this. If I have something, I'm going to write you in the plan. I'm going to make it our plan. You know what I'm saying? For real. But celebrate your partner's goals and set your own as well. Man, let's rock. Let's rock. If you're not, know what I'm saying, a goal setter or a goal chaser, and just like I said, you don't know what I'm saying, why would you get a man if you're not going to help him chase the goals and help him, know what I'm saying, support? And for the women who feel like they not helpers, that's cool. That's cool. We're not trying to make nobody accept nothing on this list, nothing that I'm telling you. But if you want to deal with a real man, you want to be in a healthy, nurturing, loving relationship, you're going to have to show support, man. I'm talking about genuine. You can't fake it. We know when you're faking it. But like I said, cultivate a mindset of growth. Celebrate your partner's goals and set your own as well. That bring y'all closer together. And number 15, last but not least, and I'm almost out of time. Unrealistic expectations, man. Unrealistic expectations. Expecting perfection or excessive demands can strain the relationship. My suggestion is be realistic about what you bring to the table and what you expect from your partner. Don't belittle him if he can't give it to you. Go find you somebody who can. Don't stay with me, you know what I'm saying, if I can't deliver. You know what I'm saying? Don't stay with me. You know what I'm saying? If you get your man, you know what I'm saying, and you like this and he can't do it, you like to eat at certain places and he can't do it, that's cool. Don't get him. Don't get him and stress him out or make him feel some type of way because he can't meet those expectations. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect what we give you. We're not going to tell you we can do nothing we can't do. Consistently. If a woman tell me I want a man who can take care of me financially, I'm going to tell her up front, I can't do that. Because I got other stuff to be taken care of. I'm trying to build and grow mine. I can't do it. I ain't got, and I would tell her proudly, and I'm not upset if she feel like I'm any less than a man for it. Because the real women going to say, I appreciate you telling me and not wasting my time. So that's how we're going to rock. But, like I said, relationships thrive on compromise, man. So, we didn't have time, man, really to go over and get y'all, you know what I'm saying, opinions. But, like, I still would appreciate, you know what I'm saying, if y'all have anything to share, you know what I'm saying, based on this subject, man. If y'all feel like I got 15 right, let me know I got them right. If you feel like I missed some, let me know what you feel like I missed. If you feel like I left some out, let me know, man. Because like I said, it's all about growth and development. Ladies, look at these 15 things. If there's anything on here that you need to work on, I guarantee you, if you commit to working on it and you commit to bettering yourself, I guarantee you will see a change in the men you attract and the type of relationships you build. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, man. But like I said, I kind of, know what I'm saying, ran on too long. You know what I'm saying? My time is up. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Whether you watching now, the live stream, or whether you watching the video later. If you made it this far, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to rock with me, man. All of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? My boy Michael, you know what I'm saying? Alicia, my little bro. Bro, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Mike, man, I know you a busy man, man. I know you putting on for the kids, man. I appreciate that and I respect it. Always, you know it. And for you to take time out, man, to rock with me, man, that meant a lot to me, man. That meant a whole lot to me, bro. For real. But like I say, man, thank y'all for tuning in. If you like the content, as always, share the video, man. Follow me on social media at I am Toby O'Neal on all platforms that I'm on. And hey, man, again, these 15 red flags. If you commit to a few of them, you ain't got to go all in at one time. But if you commit to changing a few of them, and we ain't talking about sugarcoat, don't put no makeup on it so we can't see what's going on. Don't try to do that. Because that ain't doing nothing but destroying, you know what I'm saying, and damaging you more. Do the right thing, man. Get some help. Get some real help. Do some real work, man. Commit to change. If you really committed to having a loving, nurturing relationship and you want a man who will take the time to figure out how to love you properly and then go all in, man, I guarantee you, if you can overcome these 15 things, it's coming. It's coming. Love is coming. True love, real love. But you got to get all of, you got to tear down those bricks. It ain't up to the men to help you tear down that brick wall you built up. It's not up to us, man. It's up to you to do the work. Just like it's up to us to get ourselves together, man. But again, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you. Go to the page, like the page, you know what I'm saying? Like the video, support the video, share the video, man. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all week, man. And I thank y'all, man, for tuning in with me. Lord say the same. I'll be back next week, and we're going to rock out. Peace, man. Y'all take care.